This is going to be a lot of review for the last couple of days where we're multiplying fractions, but now we're going to take a look at using some whole numbers, and it's a very easy trick to do. Warming up our brains, if we have 1/5 of 1/12, remember of tells us to always multiply. Multiplying our numerators, 1 times 1 is 1, 5 times 2 is 10, so an answer of 1/10. 1/8 and 1/12, 1 times 1 is 1, 8 times 2 is 16, 1/16. 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 14 is 28, so we could have 2 28ths, which is equal to 1/14, dividing each by 2. 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 4 is 12, 6 twelfths also equals to a half. 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, so 16 25ths. And 8 ninths of 2/3, 8 times 2 is 16, 9 times 3 is 27, getting us 16 27ths. Remember, when multiplying fractions, you multiply straight across. All right, taking a look at one of your math journal pages that you will need to be completing. The big idea that you're going to need to do, you can use the area models to help you, is whenever you have a whole number, remember we can always make it a fraction by putting it over 1. It's improper, so how many times does 1 go into 2? It's 2. It's the same exact number. So any whole number, to get into a fraction, you can always put it over 1. And then we do what we've been already practicing. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 1 is 3. Now, if you're having a tough time understanding that concept, you can also be using the area models that we have been working with as well. So I'm going to have 2 wholes. I have 1 whole here, 1 whole here, and we're looking into 2/3. So we broke it into thirds, and we colored in 2 of them. How many are left? Well, 4 thirds are there. Now, taking a look at this example, 1/3 times 4. Remember, we can always just put it over 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay. Looking at how we'd represent it is right here. We have 4 wholes. We split them into thirds. We're going to fill in 1/3 of each. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's broken into thirds. 2 ways to get the same answer. That is all that your lesson is going to be on today. It was very short. The big thing is whenever you have a whole number and you are looking to multiply, you should put the whole number over 1. 1 should be the denominator. So if I was looking at 3 and I wanted to make it a fraction, I just put it over 1. If you do this simple step, you will be very successful in your lesson today. Good luck.